Hello, everybody. It's about that time. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey, everybody. Thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Look at this glass. It's got a slight tilt to the glass, and it's got a big mountain on the inside here that these guys at Pretentious Beer Glass have done. Very unique glass. This is called their aromatic beer glass. And you guys know I use the Sovereign beer glass for 99% of my beer reviews, and they contacted me here and wanted to know if I was interested in reviewing a couple of the other glasses they have, and I said absolutely. I'm in love with the Sovereign beer glass. My favorite glass, best glass I've ever freaking used in my life. And a lot of you guys have went to their site, and their beer glasses are not cheap, guys. They are very well made, thick walled glasses, very nice. So they sent me a couple of them, and we're going to do some reviews and some of the glasses that they sent me. They sent me 3, and this is the first one that I brought out, and I thought it was very unique. The glass has got a tilt to it on the base, and it's got a big mountain made out of glass that they've shoved up into the center of the glass, and y'all can see it there. It's right here. Very unique glass, and this is fairly thick walled. I mean, not quite as thick as the Sovereign beer glass, but still pretty, something you could use a lot and still not worry about it breaking if you take care of it. Don't put these glasses in a dishwasher, guys. Some of you probably still do. I never do. I never put any of my beer glasses. I wash them all by hand. I don't want anything happening to them. These glasses are not cheap. And if you take care of them, they'll last you a lifetime, as long as you don't drop them or bang them against something like granite or drop them in the floor on tile or something like that. These glasses are well made. I want to put it to you this way. It says here, the aromatic beer glass. And they sent me a little card in with the box that come in. This glass is designed to heighten any aromatic beer and or high ABV beer, such as Belgians, barley wines, etc., obviously reminiscent of the sniffer or full-bodied red wine glass. It concentrates the volatiles and aromatics of the beer to properly enhance the experience. The main design element is an abstract mountain pushed into the bottom of the glass. As you drink the beverage, the mountain is slowly revealed, emerging from the dark liquid. Well, we're not drinking a dark liquid here. It says the suggested beers are American Black Ale, Double IPA, that's what this is, Imperial Stout, Belgian Dark Ale, Belgian IPA, Belgian Pale Ale, Bière de Garde, Barley Wine, Old Ale, Saison, Farmhouse, Ale Glass Quad or Triple. And we're going to do it with the Double IPA that I have here today, guys. And they sent this when you buy the glass. You'll get it in a box, and it'll have this card in there with it more than likely. So we're going to give this one a whirl and see what we got on this. I'm very impressed with the Sovereign beer glass, and very impressed with those guys there. And I told you this, I think, on the last beer review. This beer company, the Pretentious Beer Company, their information, if you click that show more on the video, it'll drop down and show my grading list and some of the sites that I would like you to go visit, and their site is on there, Pretentious Beer Glass Company. And if you want to order something from these guys, that's where you find the link. I've had hundreds of people ask me, what kind of glass is that? Where can I get it? And I usually just tell them Google Sovereign beer glass or whatever. That link is in every video, guys. It has been for a month or so. I put that link there so y'all can scroll down, hit it, and look at all the glasses that they make. And if you want to buy something from them, go for it. They do make some very nice glasses. Alright guys, let's get on with this one. I don't want it to be a hugely long video. This is a 9.7%, and some of the sites have it at 10%, and actually have it shown in a can. So they do this. They do this in a can version, and I'm hoping we're going to find a date on the bottle. This was sent to me by Scott. So Scott, I do appreciate it, sir, for the beers you sent to me. I'm hoping we're going to find a date on it. He did not say anything about that on the letter that he sent me with the beers. So that's critical in my opinion, guys. If you're going to do an IPA, double IPA, it needs to have a bottled on date on it. So we'll take a closer look when I come back with the final chug and see if we can find a dating in it. And if it doesn't have a date on the bottle, that's not a good thing. I'm sure he bought the freshest thing he could get his hands on, but I do know they are doing canned versions of this. So let's find out. Alright, commercial description here says it's 9.7, which is on the bottle. IBUs it says it's 82 here on Great Beer. At Left Coast Brewing, we pride ourselves in being one of the pioneers of double IPA style craft beer. This hot monster uses premium American 2-row and a touch of light crystal malt to create a solid malt foundation. 5 different hop varieties are used in the hop juice. It spends 2 weeks dry hopping and fermenter, contributing to its great hop aroma. Starts out sweet and finishes with a crisp bitterness of a double IPA. This drinkable blend will have you hopping till night's end. So, I'm ready to hop. Y'all ready to hop? Let's hop it up. Alright. While I get this thing opened, I will tell you, the food pairings for this for the double IPA cuisine is barbecue. Cheeses are pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar, pungent cheeses, Gorgonzola Limburger, and the meat is game grilled meat and salmon. I'm not used to picking up this glass with a big bowl without having something to grab hold to on the bottom. Glassware snifter tulip oversized wine glass. Let's see what we get on this pour. I'm interested to see how this does. We're going to go down the center. What do you think? Not pouring very much of a head. But of course you see the whole 12 ounce fits right in there. Very nice. Very nice. Looks pretty cloudy too. Says here can be cellared, but that's a lie. Don't cellar your IPAs or double IPAs, guys. You'll regret it. Unless you just like a big malty mess. I cannot see any light through here. There is no thin part of the glass. Very orangey and amber in color. Good looking beer. Not so sure I want to grab the big part of the glass on this. I'd like to have something small underneath there to grab a hold of so I don't risk dropping or sliding out of my hands. But it's a different style glass, very unique, especially with that mountain. It's almost like a 750 milliliter wine bottle. It's got that much hole up inside where that mountain's been pushed up in there. Very unique glass. I will give them that. Very unique. And the head is dissipated completely now. With me flapping my gums around. Let's get a nose on it. Ooh. Ooh. Very malty, guys. Super malty. This is not looking good. This smells like a malt bomb, guys. Just a slight hint of some citrusiness in there, not much. It is very, very subdued. This is super malty, guys. Man, Scott, I know you did the best you could on this one. Another reason we need a bright dating system on these bottles. And bright yellow, bright white, bright blue like Wirebacker does. Bottled on date. So you're not going and buying a beer that's 4, 6, 8 months old or older. And especially in his case, he's bought the beer and paid to ship it to me, and then it smells like a malt bomb right off the bat. I'm not going to wait to look at that bottle. I'm going to look at that bottle here in just a second. I'm going to give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Scott. Super malty, guys. I'm going to look at the bottle here real quick. I see no evidence of any dating. Scott, my brother, I do appreciate you sending me the beers you sent me, but looks like they've stole your money on this one, my brother. There is absolutely no dating on this bottle whatsoever. So we have not a clue of how old this beer is. There is nothing on the label with any dating, and there is nothing on the bottle with any dating. And seeing the picture of the can here, it leads me to think that this is an old beer. What a shame. What a shame, my brother. Oh well, it is what it is. Another reason why we got to have the dating on these guys. This man, Scott, has went and paid his hard-earned money for this beer. And not only that, he has paid to ship it to me, to review it. And it is a malty mess already. Wow. What a shame to break this glass in with an old malty beer like this. Wow. I'm sad. I'm sad. Alright guys, we're going to let her taste it, and we'll come back and do the final grade on this, and probably not going to be pleasant. Alright guys, I got a little bit left here. This is absolutely a malt bomb. Another reason why we have to have dates on our bottles, so guys like Scott don't go waste their money on buying beers and not even drinking them and paying even more money to ship it to somebody like me to review. He's lost his money on the purchase of the beer, and he's lost his money on the shipping of the beer, and it is a malty mess. Left Coast, you can do much better than this. This may have been an absolutely outstanding, wonderful, tasty beer when it was fresh. Right now, not tasting so much. And if this is a new bottle, y'all can do better than that. We need to have a date on it, guys. Final chug. Scott, my brother, I'm so sorry. I am definitely going to go against the grade, because what's pictured here on Rate Beer is the canned version, and it got astronomical grades. Over to Rate Beer, Beer Advocate, a little bit more subdued in the rating, but they are showing the same bottle. So maybe the canned version being probably something new that they have started doing. People are getting a fresher bottle or a fresher can in that instance. I wouldn't be afraid to say this beer is 6, 8 months, or maybe even older. Sad to say. Like I said, Scott, my brother, I'm so sorry. And I'm sorry, Pretentious Beer Glass Company, that I used this glass for this old beer. Was not impressed at all. Would not buy this beer for 2 reasons. First of all, it has no date. Second of all, it's a malty mess at this stage, not knowing how old it is. I'm just guessing on the date and by the taste that I'm getting here. If this is a fresh bottle, I would definitely not buy this beer again. I brew better beer than this. So, to me, guys, it's a 4, and that's what I'm going to give it. It's a C beer. It's a C beer. And they're lucky I don't give it a D, because they're not dating their stuff, and Left Coast is big enough to do that, and they choose not to. So, 4 for me on this one, guys. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 81 in very good range, and they're good range, not very good, good range. But they are showing the same bottle that I have here. Over to Rate Beer showing the canned version of this, and they're giving it a 96. So, evidently somebody's getting a fresher batch than what we've got right here. And over to Untapped has a 3.72, and they are showing the canned version of it, and they're showing it 10% instead of the 9.7. So I got a feeling this is either the last batch or last year's edition. Looks like the canned version is 10%. So that's where I'm going to leave it. If you've had this one, let me know what you think. And if you had the canned version, let me know if you've had both. If you've had this, and if you've had the can, if there's any difference, or the 10% can version is better than this. I know it's going to be better if it's fresher, guys. So, once again, Scott, sorry, my brother. This is a malt bomb right now. So, let me know, guys, if you've had the bottle version of this, or if you've had the new can version and you think it's outstanding, or whatever the case may be. This was very unimpressive. So, let's come on back tomorrow and dig something out of the fridge. See ya then. Hopefully we'll get something that's not a malt bomb, and I'll give these guys another chance on the glassware here and do something maybe with. I won't use this glass again until we have a beer that's got a date on it. Come on back. I'll see you tomorrow.